Welcome back to the Hall of Fame College Football Podcast. I'm your host, Jason Watkins. I am in the home of the frenemy, Mr. Bryce Pinson. College football, you're definitely in the right place. So before you forget, smash that red subscriber button, like our videos, and don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss one moment of the Nobody's College Football of the Hall of Fame College Football Podcast.
I'm glad you got that out correctly there, Jason.
It took a minute.
Yeah.
So before we get started on this, I'm glad that everybody's here today. We're going to recap week 2 of the college football season. But before we do that, I just wanted to say on behalf of the show and on behalf of myself that we will never forget what happened 21 years ago today, September 11th, 2001. We're thinking about the families of the victims that had that affect their lives, and know that it affected all of ours as well. So there's that. Now, going into week 2, big week of college football. Obviously, it's week 1 of the NFL season also. So we're kind of, jumping in between these two sets of games here. Look, a lot of big upsets yesterday. You had a couple of ranked teams, top 10 ranked teams go down, and had the number 1 team get taken to the wire. Texas is happy about this, are we? As a Texas fan, are you happy?
As a Texas fan, yeah. You know what? I might just make it official here in a second. You keep telling me that. But here's the deal. You live in denial because you're a freaking Sooners fan, and you're like, oh, they only lost by a point to Alabama, like big deal. Yeah, it is a big deal, bro. Nick Saban's been dominating college football for years. They took a backup quarterback. I did. A backup quarterback that
started the entire season.
And a freaking targeting call, a BS targeting call.
They didn't call it targeting.
They did. They took away the safety. That was a safety. They took away the safety because of the target.
They called it roughing the passer.
Either way, it was a dumb call. It wasn't roughing the passer. It wasn't any of that. And Texas should have won the game. And they should have beat Alabama, and Oklahoma should be worried. Okay. They should have got the ball back. Imagine if they get the ball back.
All right, so he's going to make it official, but I'm going to make it official for you. This is an actual Texas fan now. Now that he's making now that you've got your little almost victories that mean something to you, moral victories, they're immoral, bro. So now you're a Texas fan. Now that your moral victories matter to you, that we were so close and we got screwed. You sound just like a UT fan. You are a UT fan. Go ahead and throw them up.
I'm just so tired of hearing how good Oklahoma is and how bad Texas is.
This doesn't have anything to do with
last
Oklahoma.
time we were recording, you're like, we beat Southern Missouri, Alabama State by 30. Who cares? Who'd they play?
They've played 2 games. They played against UTEP and they played against Kent State yesterday.
Kent State, yeah. We beat them by 30.
They did beat them by 30. Are they not supposed to win by 30?
They probably should have won by 50.
They covered.
Okay.
Vegas said so.
Oklahoma.
They did what they were supposed to do.
I think he's shaking in his boots. This is his poker face.
Poker face.
Yeah,
but I will say this. Look, I don't even care about that. That doesn't have a thing to do, one thing to do with the Texas game. It doesn't have anything to do with the Texas. But I'll tell you this, that is just another example of you becoming a Texas fan. Because you always deflect to Oklahoma just hater. Like a Texas fan.
Just you deflect
to Oklahoma. Now, even when Oklahoma wins by 30.
Enemy of the enemy is my friend. I hate Oklahoma. Period.
Okay, good. Yeah. I hate Texas.
I hate the state. Got to pay tolls all the way through there. What a joke.
What are we even talking about?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, see, okay. Just so, let's just
roll their joints all wrong. Way too skinny, way too long.
Oh, my gosh. We have digressed. We have fallen off the map here. This is what's happened. But I'm just going to say this. If you were going to beat Alabama, you should have done it yesterday. There was so many opportunities. The best player they had aside of Bryce Young, dude, that quarterback is a bad dude. When they needed him, he came through.
Tell you who wouldn't have beat
them. Clutch.
Oklahoma wouldn't have beat them.
Who wouldn't it be? Who?
Alabama, and they won't.
We'll see. Maybe we'll see.
We probably won't see.
Because Alabama's not going there. I think that Alabama's not that good. I got to say it. Once that long 80-yard touchdown happened, the next series, the guy goes out. They didn't have a guy that broke anything over 15 yards after that. Not one.
Because Gary Patterson
never see that.
Because Gary Patterson is the fucking defensive coordinator, and they started tackling.
Tell me they have an Alabama receiver.
I don't know.
Tell me they have a Julio Jones. Tell me they have an Amari Cooper.
Texas played such good defense, we'll never know. They were tackling everybody.
Moral victories, ladies and gentlemen, moral victories.
We'll find out when they play Oklahoma if they got an Amari Cooper, but we're going to live to see another day if they do.
Okay, so I know that one thing is Texas had plenty of game breakers that didn't get it done.
They lost by 1 to Alabama. They
lost. Yeah, they lost. The operative word being there, loss.
What's the next game?
Yeah.
Here, I got you right here. So me and Jason argue all the time when it comes to our bets. We'll be so sure on one side, and the other side will be so unsure, and then we won't put it on the show. 2 games we were sure about. Jason was sure about one of them. I talked him out of it, and I lost. The other one, I was so sure about one game. He talked me out of it, and I won. And that is I wanted Marshall over Notre Dame. He wanted App State over Texas A&M, but we talked each other out of it. And see, he's walking away because he's freaking terrified because I don't know what he's terrified of. It's because he's scared of the hat, the orange. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I really wanted to pick Marshall because honestly, I didn't think Notre Dame was good. And what a disaster! I didn't think they were that bad. I thought they would cover the spread of 20, and they lost the game. And then same way with App State. I knew App State was good. Good enough to beat Texas A&M that's supposed to be a powerhouse with Jimbo Fisher.
13.5, I think. I thought that was a big spread for a team that went toe-to-toe at Carolina the week before.
Yeah, I just thought Carolina was probably bad.
But they were ranked. They're ranked. I mean, obviously they put up more points. They put up more points on App State.
Notre Dame was ranked number 5. I really don't care about the ranking system.
At the moment, the ranking system isn't really looking great. That's a fair statement. Let's just to be fair, I also had Wake Forest. You weren't down with that.
Yep.
Yeah, we're definitely picking apart. BYU won.
Yeah, right.
We're picking apart.
USC won. He wouldn't let me pick that one.
Yeah,
If we could we agree on the wrong game.
What we said at the start. And just said, we'll just see what we do.
Here's what we'll do. You do 3 games, I'll do 3 games, and we'll see how we do. Or you can even do 4. You're the college football expert. You do 4, I'll do 3, and we'll see where we're at.
All right. So, but talking about this, all right. There's some upsets yesterday. Obviously, these are big upsets. But what I got the most from it is that Jimbo Fisher is a freaking fraud.
Yep.
Fraud. Mm-hmm. He ought to be freaking giving back about as much money as he's got. That's insanity to me. They spend $30 million on players. $30 million. Get the best recruiting class ranking-wise of all time overall and lose to App State. He hasn't had it. This is supposed to be Mr. Offensive Guru. The best quarterback he had wasn't his recruit. It was Kevin Summons.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you this, though, real quick. We keep talking about Notre Dame and Texas A&M being trash. But you know what? I'm ready to crown App State. I really am. That quarterback's great. The Noel, the running back's great. I'm ready to crown them. They probably need to be right outside the top 25, if not in.
They're a program, bro. They're a program. There's no 2 ways around that. Yeah. But that doesn't excuse Jimbo Fisher.
Either way, App State's a good football team.
That doesn't excuse this from Jimbo Fisher, bro.
I know.
Stop it.
I'm not trying to excuse anyone.
The best freaking quarterback he's had. If he's
don't disrespect that.
If he's such a guru, then why is Kellen Mond the best quarterback he's had? And that's the best offense that they've had. Has been Kevin Summons.
Yeah, they should have kept him.
I'm telling you, he's a fraud. Now, when it comes to Notre Dame, at least you can excuse the fact that Brian Kelly did not leave.
What are you excusing? What are you excusing? He didn't leave the cupboard full. It's freaking Notre Dame. We're talking about Marshall. You can't just – there's no excuses.
Okay. I'm going to give you that part. But what I'm telling you is they don't have a quarterback. They don't have a receiver. Their best, we know this.
They don't have a quarterback and they don't have receivers in their Notre Dame. They got it.
Not from what I saw.
I mean,
I'm just going to tell
there's
you.
no excuses there.
They look bad. They look bad. And maybe it's going to probably take some time there. But at least if you're going to kill Freeman.
I mean, no, but time out. The reason that it was a good, for me, and I'm not saying they should have won the game. They should obviously, no excuse. But it was a great spot. It was a letdown game. They played pretty well against Ohio State. And they were due a letdown.
The point I was trying to make is I feel like Marcus Freeman still has an opportunity to be really good there. I don't think that this week means as much as it means for Jimbo to lose this.
But they got good recruits. They got good players. It's not like they're garbage.
Yeah,
they shouldn't be.
Something's definitely wrong. Well, and obvious. I think that I know that Brian Kelly got the phone call about the LSU job at a recruit's house for Notre Dame. So, gotta tell you. Look, we're going to find out.
Yeah.
But I think that what you worry about is when you lose a game like that, those recruits that right now they're recruiting in the top 5. Mm-hmm. Do you get some of these recruits flipping on you now? That's a concern if you're Notre Dame.
I mean, I think just an absolute disaster all the way around is this recruiting and transfer portal and money and all this. We're going to see some funny business anyway.
Oh, there's already funny business. There already was, though.
Yeah,
but it's getting more. The fact that they can transfer anytime they want for any reason that they want to anywhere that they want has changed a lot of things.
Yep.
You could be a quarterback and start 4 years in 4 different schools if that's what you want.
Who knows? Kayshawn is booty may head to Notre Dame.
Kayshawn is booty. Not this year. He ain't.
Maybe to Marshall. There might be an up and coming powerhouse or App State.
Yeah, I feel like he'd probably.
I don't want him.
I feel like I'd probably send him to Alabama.
I don't want him on my favorite school, Texas. Kayshawn is booty is not allowed to go to my favorite school, Texas.
He's admitting it, folks. He's admitting it. Okay. Yeah. Well, now we're there. There you have it.
There you have it.
Yeah, this is a hell of a hell of an episode, bro. God.
Kayshawn is booty.
Kayshawn is
going to Oklahoma. It's official.
No.
I hope so.
He'll never go.
You want him.
Venables
He's an All-American.
Venables wouldn't have it.
You would love him.
Venables wouldn't have it. I'm pretty sure that ain't happening. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. It's another big week. We're going to see what happens from here on out. But, hey.
Have a good Sunday.
See you on this. See you next time we're out. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the football for the first weekend of the NFL.